Guys, I'm pretty sure y'all have probably heard of his story. He's a popular storyteller. He tells really good stories. I probably might make a video on him. But did you know there's a Roblox version, and this is his YouTube channel, I don't know how to say it, Gaming Studio. And if you can see here, he makes a ton of shorts. And today we'll be reacting to them, starting from this one. So let's see.
This is the difference between a noob and a pro pretending to be asleep. First, there's hearing your parents coming. Noob, they hear mom coming. Panic, immediately jump into bed and pull the blanket over their entire head. But
bro, I think that's me, bro. That's literally me. Every time I hear my mom coming up the stairs, I hear the stairs. When she's walking up the stairs, I jump into bed as fast as I literally possibly can. And then I kind of pretend to sleep so I don't get in trouble.
then, mom instantly knows you're fake sleeping, because who sleeps like that? Pro, they hear one tiny footstep, instantly lie down naturally, one arm outside, blanket halfway up, like they've been asleep for 3 hours. Then there's breathing. Noob, they think sleeping means breathing really loudly, so they start going, hoo, ha, but
I do not breathe loudly. I try to make no noise at all, so like no one will catch me, and I go all the way under the blankets.
there's one tiny problem. They don't even normally snore. Pro, slow breathing, relaxed face, no movement, so convincing, mom actually thinks they're asleep. Lastly, there's when mom tries to trick you. She quietly says, I guess he's asleep, and leaves the room. Noob, the second the door closes, they wake up, grab their phone, but suddenly, mom opens the door again. Pro, they wait. 1 minute, 2 minutes, 5 minutes, then only they wake up. So like this video if you're a pro. The woman was trapped inside her own home. Her boyfriend wouldn't let her leave. He had a knife, and he had taken her phone. She knew if she tried to run, she might not make it. Then, he told her she could order pizza for dinner. He had no idea that would be his biggest mistake. Using the Pizza Hut app, she secretly typed a message into the delivery notes. Please help. Get 911 immediately. The restaurant worker read the order and immediately called the police. Minutes later, police officers surrounded the house. They rescued the woman and her children and arrested the boyfriend. All because one employee actually read the order instructions. A woman was trapped inside.
Yo, W employee. And that's a real story, by the way, which is kind of crazy. And L boyfriend, bro, throwing bars, well deserved.
I can't believe it's almost...
This is the difference between boys and girls during their birthday. First, there's midnight. Boys, 12 a.m. arrives, and his phone stays completely silent. No birthday wishes from his friends. Sometimes, even he forgets it's his own birthday. Then the next morning, maybe a text from mom, and an automatic happy birthday from the dentist. Girls, the clock hits 12 a.m., and suddenly, her phone won't stop buzzing. Happy birthday! Happy birthday! And she spends the whole night replying to birthday messages. Then there's the party. Boys, there's no party. Just a slice of cake, some leftover pizza. He blows out the candles, and just like that, the birthday is over. Girls, she gets the most glorious party ever. Balloons, 50 friends, a princess outfit, and even a giant 3-tier cake. Lastly, there's presents. Boys, he's lucky if he gets anything, because most of the time, his friends just give him birthday punches. Girls, she receive all kinds of gifts, lipsticks, clothes, toys, and somehow, there's always one more present waiting for her. So like this video if this is you during your birthday.
That is also kind of like me, because, like, I mean, at least I get some Robux, you know? And maybe a mic, you know? I'm getting a mic, let's go. And, yeah, I just got Robux.
One morning, while in class, my teacher suddenly stopped the lesson. Then, she looked straight at me with a serious face. She slowly picked up her phone and called the police. The entire class went silent. Everyone turned to look at me. I was confused. I hadn't done anything. A few minutes later, 2 police officers walked into the classroom. Everyone thought I was in big trouble. The officers walked over, looked at me, and I was already imagining my life in prison.
Oh, no.
Then, one of them pulled out a red underwear. I was shocked, because I recognized it. It was mine! I had lost that underwear a few days ago. Turns out, the police had found it and was looking for the owner. My teacher saw the news. Then, when she saw me just now, she suddenly remembered that underwear belonged to me. So she called the police to come here, just to personally return my missing underwear.
Yo, how did she know you had that underwear, bro? How did bro know? Yo, what? Yo, that's kind of weird. Why? How'd the teacher know that you had that underwear. Yo, what?
Big move.
Bro, imagine if you could have unlimited friends on Roblox. Like this guy. He literally has over 1 million friends.
Yo, what?
You join a game and immediately start friending everyone in the server. Because now, there is no more friend limit. In just 2 days, you already have over 50,000 friends. You show your mom. She is like, wow! Now, every server you join, you would see at least 10 of your friends. You never get lonely. Need help beating a boss? Thousands of friends would instantly come and help you. Easy game. But then, problems would start. Your notifications would never stop. Friend joined, friend joined, friend joined. Every single second. And sometimes, when you feel like playing alone, no! Every server you join, the whole server is your friend. They all ask, wanna roleplay? Can you help me? But the worst thing? Even if you could friend unlimited players, GA Gaming Studio would somehow still have no friends. So like this video if you would be my friend.
Yo, bro, let me be your friend, bro. I mean, like, I wouldn't mind, bro. Yo, can I be your friend? Yo, maybe, like, come on. I can be your friend.
One afternoon, I decided to prank my little brother. I tied a thin string to my mom's favorite vase. Then, I waited for my brother to walk past. The moment he got close, I pulled the string. The vase shattered into pieces. My brother jumped. He looked completely shocked because he didn't even touch it. He kept yelling, "It wasn't me!" Just then, my mom walked in. She looked at the broken vase. I thought my prank was about to work. I was sure my brother was going to get scolded. Instead, she rushed over, hugged him, and gently asked, "Are you okay?" Then, she turned to me with an angry face and shouted, "Why weren't you watching your brother? What if the vase had landed on him?" I was confused. But anyways, I got grounded from playing games for a week. So, yeah, plan failed. One afternoon,
Crazy,
I decided to...
Bro, it's actually kind of greasy. Yes, bro, just call your grandmother, bro. And then the grandmother, well, I mean, to be honest, it was kind of your fault, so you kind of got backfired. So kind of well deserved, because, like, it was your idea. I don't know. Y'all can leave a comment about that.
This is the difference between boys and girls playing Roblox. First, there's choosing an avatar. Boys, they usually create the most random avatar ever. A banana, a cactus, or even a toilet bowl. And somehow they think it looks amazing. Girls, they spend an hour trying different outfits, changing hairstyles, and matching with their best friend, so everyone knows they're besties. Then there's joining a new game. Boys, they skip the tutorial, ignore every instruction, click random buttons, and somehow still figure everything out.
Yeah.
Girls, they read the tutorial, explore the map, learn how everything works. Then only they start playing. Lastly, there's making friends. Boys, they just randomly friend someone they met 5 minutes ago. They don't even know each other's names.
Yeah, bro, I just met this one kid in Rivals. I mean, I joined, and then he sniped me out of the air in like 2 seconds. I mean, it was like 10 seconds. He sniped me out of the air. I was like, yeah, bro, good shot. And then he was like, thank you, bro, you're the GOAT. And then I'm like, nah, bro, you're better. And then it was just like that. We kept complimenting each other, and then by the end, he was like, yo, bro, you want to be my friend? And I'm like, yeah, sure. And then I added him, and now we're friends. I mean, it was that quick.
This Roblox game was deleted overnight, and millions of players quit Roblox because of it. Back in 2015, a game called Pokemon Brick Bronze was released. Almost instantly, it became one of the biggest games on Roblox, because now, players could play Pokemon for free on Roblox. Millions of players battled gyms, explored the world, caught Pokemon, and made memories. Everyone loved it, but there was one huge problem. The game used Pokemon characters without Nintendo's permission, and Nintendo, they didn't like that. So on April 18th, 2018, Roblox removed the game overnight without any announcement. Millions of players logged in, only to find their favorite game had disappeared forever. Players were completely shocked. Many were heartbroken. Some even quit Roblox. And even though the developers later made new Pokemon-inspired games, it just didn't feel the same. So like this video if you still remember the game. This Roblox game was deleted.
This thing could possibly happen to Bloxfords. You've probably heard of it, Bloxfords. It goes off One Piece. Luckily, One Piece isn't doing any action to it. One Piece probably likes it. I mean, you know, more people like One Piece. I mean, people like One Piece, people like Bloxfords. You know, they bring attention to both. So it's a win-win, technically. Anyways, guys, that will be it for today's video. Guys, go subscribe to him. I'm probably gonna do it right now. Subscribe to J Gaming Studios, and also subscribe to me, please, because I just started this account. Hopefully we can get a lot of supporters, and yeah, I guess I'll see y'all on the next one. Bye.